virtue basically is not something, it's not a value, it's not something that that is internal to the embodied person. Virtue actually works on the embodied person, which is why I mentioned about monasteries, whereby virtue is instilled in the person by constantly forming the body of that person. I think and that can only be done in real space and time. It won't be able to be done in cyberspace. I think if you actually did it in cyberspace, it can only be at best partial.
Can you envisage sacraments in cyberspace, or sacraments need some kind of physicality?
That's right. Sacraments are visible physical signs of divine grace, and so you can't have a sacrament without that physical element, and you cannot have that physical element in cyberspace. So at best, the only kind of sacrament that you can have in cyberspace, because it is so virtualizing, is a kind of anti-sacramentality more than anything.
Say more about that anti-sacramentality.
Yeah, I mean, sacramentality sort of works on the idea that the word becomes flesh, and in a certain sense, what you are seeing in cyberspace is either the word stays as the word, or your flesh, as part of the embodied user, becomes word in cyberspace. So you're forced to textualize yourself in a way that you needn't have to in a sacramental context.
So does it mean that as we become more and more connected and see each other less and less physically, that the church and church practices are going to necessarily die out, or will there be a need to reinvent the whole idea of sacramentality?
Only if you make cyberspace the dominant social reality do you actually see the declining valence of sacramental practice. But I think what actually stops the destructive forces of cyberspace is sacramentality. The sacraments are what save cyberspace. So I don't think they're going to die. I mean, the sacraments embody Christ, and Christ can never die. And so what is needed is actually I suppose a re-immersion into our sacramental economy as a means to actually engage cyberspace.